video of you all celebrating in the dressing room afterwards, but it was interesting at one point, at the end of it, I think you said, "Don't give me any water, I swear they're trying to drug me."
Yeah.
Can you expand a little bit on that?
I can expand a little bit on it. We know that cheats, right? These people are extremely good at cheating. So they tried it with the gloves first, and they even gave me the wrong gloves in the end as well. They wasn't the gloves that I opted for. They were other gloves. I wasn't happy, but I thought I can't be making any more like commotions, so I'll just take them. So that was the gloves. Then they put 6-inch thick of memory foam all over the ring. Then Peter sussed that out in about 2 seconds. Big arguments. The fight was nearly off and on and off and on. So they had to sort it. And then he had his bandages on and his wraps on before we even come into the changing room. So he had to take them off.
The weigh-in?
The weigh-in, the weight. They said I was 17 stone 8 on the scales when I was 18 stone 4. He had platforms in his boots, all psychological things. Because if you look at the weigh-in, he was the same size as me at the weigh-in. But in reality, he's 6'5" and I'm 6'9", so there's a massive gap. And we saw that when we was in the ring last night. The bigger man was much me, but at the weigh-in when we both stood with our shoes on, he was equally as tall as me. So there was that as well. There was all these little things that they thought might affect fighters in the past, might work against me, but not one of them did. It didn't faze me one bit. 50-odd thousand people didn't faze me 1%. I've got one little saying: if God is with me, who can be against me? Nobody.
But you seriously were worried that they...
And listen, I had good information off of good resources, not to touch anything in the changing rooms, because they might try and drug you. And someone tried to pass me water from all sorts, and unless it was sealed, contained from my own baggage, because I had my friend Dave, he brought all the waters over and the drinks from England, there was no chance of me getting drugged. And after the fight, I went home dehydrated before I even touched anything, because I'm so frightened of being drug tested and failing the drug test where they give me something. Then I didn't want to take waters or any drinks or any food from anybody. So, perfect. Can't be too careful, can you? Prevention's better than cure, I say.
Tyson, so when you saw your weight at 17.8, what were you thinking? Like,
I knew it was rubbish because I weighed that morning 18.3.6 or something, and then I'd ate and drunk water and had breakfast and stuff, so I knew it was like impossible. But it wasn't really. I wasn't bothered. Peter said to me, "Just check your weight again." So there's no need to. I've checked on 2 scales and I use the same scales every fight, and they said I wasn't the weight I was. So it was just all mind games, just to try and cause an upset, really.